Welcome to Hood's Kitchen on Hood's Hill, and today we're going to be making another classic Bahamian dish. This is conch salad. The ingredients are very simple. I have conch that was cleaned. I've taken out all the miscellaneous parts of it down to the white meat, and I have cut it up pretty fine into bite-sized pieces. I have a red pepper, but it could be a green pepper or yellow pepper, doesn't matter. But I've diced up a pepper and I've diced up a onion. Today I've got a Spanish onion, so it's gonna have just a little bit more kick. I've got half of orange for juice. I have lime juice, I have salt and pepper. When we eat it, we usually throw in a little bit of pepper sauce into it, a red pepper sauce to add in. But these are the basic ingredients, and this is very similar to a ceviche type dish. So we basically are going to take all the ingredients, combine them into this bowl. I'll be back in a minute. I'm shooting by myself today, so I'm doing this with my own hands. So I'm back. I have the conch, the onion, and the pepper in. Now I'm adding in fresh squeezed orange juice. This could be fresh squeezed lemon. Could be lime, fresh squeezed lime. We sometimes get sour oranges. Sour oranges are awesome. We also get those where I live in Florida. And sour orange would be perfectly acceptable on that. In a pinch, you could use some white vinegar. We're looking for flavor and acidity. So I've got the orange in here now. As you can see, this is seasoned and flavored to taste. Nothing too special here. I think that's part of the fun of learning how to cook, is winging it to a certain extent. We're going to put some salt in, not too much because you can always add it in at the last minute, but this will help draw some of the flavor out. Pepper could be fresh cracked if you had it. And then an essential ingredient is lime juice. And it could be fresh limes if you had them. We don't have any fresh limes at the minute, but Island Queen lime juice is quite good, and it's pretty powerful stuff. So we're going to give it a liberal dose of the lime juice because I want that lime in there to really start working its magic into the conch. We bartered today an old boat winch for pulling in boats with Jeff over on the other island. And we ended up, the trade ended being a used winch and some roller wheels we had for 8 pieces of conch. I'd say we probably ended up with about 5 pounds of conch meat. So I think it was a good trade for both of us. He needed it, and we didn't, and we wanted some fresh conch. We could go out and find these, which we do, but today was an easy day, not too much work for either side. So this is all stirred up. Now I'm going to cover, and I'm going to let this marinate for an hour. And then we eat.